Now let's see how to actually get through the work in this course. So I'm going to start here in the assignments folder because that's where most everything is. And I'm just going to grab week 1 and we'll take a look. And every week is basically laid out the same. There's an overview on top that kind of introduces the material and tells you what's going on that week. Then you'll have a content folder and a homework folder. Week 1's a little different because it has 2 content folders because it has that unit 0 in there. Every other week only has 1 content folder, 1 homework folder. When you open a content folder, you're going to find anywhere from 1 to 3 different types of things. You're going to find LA assignments in every folder. LA stands for learning activity. Those are required assignments and you are graded on those, and I'll show you how in a second. Then you might find some ER. Those stands for extra resource. Those are not required. Those are optional. They're just there to help you. You may also find optional activities. There's just a few of those throughout the semester, and those are sort of interactive activities that will help you get more knowledge. So when I click on an LA, a learning activity, they can be videos, they can be text, but they come up in a test format. Don't worry about the word test being thrown around. It's not really a test, okay? You're going to click begin. It's going to show you the video or the text. In this case, it's a YouTube video. When you play the YouTube videos, you have the option. There's usually controls down on the bottom. You can make it full screen if you want. Then after you watch the video, there's a question underneath, usually multiple choice, sometimes true, false. You have to answer that question correctly to get credit for watching that video or completing that learning assignment. Okay. Now the cool thing about these is you can do them as many times as you want. So don't freak out about getting the right answer. It's really just there to make sure you're paying some attention. Okay. Now once you do that, you can go back and do it as many times as you want. This is how you're getting the information. Okay, this is how you're getting the content. And then, of course, if you want to use those extra resources, you can use those as well. Once you're done with all of this content, you go back to the weekly folder and you look in the homework. Okay, each homework is set up the same way every week. The first homework, which we call A, is a practice homework. It doesn't count towards your grade. You can do it as many times as you want, and if you get the answer wrong, you will get specific feedback telling you how to do it correctly. Then you have homework B and C. These are different questions, all these, and B and C actually count for a grade, but what the system does is it takes the highest of the 2 grades, either B or C. Then you have a quiz. The quiz is 1 attempt only, and it's timed, usually 30 to 60 minutes. So you want to make sure that before you go on to the homework, the B or the C, that you have done the practice homework and you're confident in it. Now, if you do the practice, you get 100, you go to homework B and you get 100, and you're confident that you know the material, you can skip homework C and go straight to the quiz. You are not required to do A, B, and C. Okay, but it's in your best interest to do the practice homework to make sure you're ready for the graded homework. And if you don't get 100 on homework B, it's in your best interest to do homework C. If you get a lower grade on homework C than you did on B, the higher grade will count. So it's all set up so that if you need more help, you can go back and do the practice homework again, contact me, get some help, go back, look at the videos before you move on and before you take the quiz. But you do have to complete all of these in 1 week. The other thing I'll let you know is that over on the information folder, which is on the main menu, you can open up the folder there, just jump to it, where it says videos or links by unit. What this does, so I'm in Unit 1 right now, I can go to Unit 1, I can see all of those videos and learning activities, but here it's not going to give me the quiz question. I don't have to answer the question and get credit for it. Some of the students asked me, they said it was kind of tedious to go through and answer the question and record their grade. So once they've gotten 100 on that, they still want to be able to go back and watch the video. So those are also available here as well. And that is how we go through this class. So you're going to go through, look at the content for the week, complete the homework and the quiz. And again, do the practice homework If you're still having problems, you can contact me, go back and watch the videos or the learning activities. If you go on to homework B and you do well, you can jump to the quiz. If you don't do well on B, you can go back to the practice homework, do those again. So this is the process that we're going to follow every week. Content, homework, quiz, done. Then we're going to have a practice exam before the exam. Then we're going to take the actual exam, and there is an exam every 3 units. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions on this, please let me know.